some of the key products here in Sunrider. So starting off, and this is probably an area of products that is very, very hot right now, is products that help boost the immune system. Sunrider, we have some special products for that. Probably the number one product people talk about is Alpha 20C. So can you explain what is Alpha 20C? How did you make it?
Well, immune boosting products right now is really hard. I understand, this through this pandemic, people start to realize health
is a big deal.
Not number one.
Yeah.
It's the only one.
Yes.
And especially through all this pandemic, the issue, and people start to realize, yes, we have cure, we have vaccine, we have all kinds, but most importantly, still has to boost up our immunity.
Yes.
In order for us to defend ourselves. And I think this is probably the most important one. Vaccine is good. Cure is good. But I think the bottom line is still we have to help ourselves.
What's so funny is that people forget there are other things besides COVID out there that you can get sick of.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yes.
Yeah.
And so when I designed the Alpha 20C, yes, it is not an antibiotics. No. And it is not a anti-inflammatory or whatever. But what it does is a product that is a food that nourish our body to focus on the detoxification. So if I want to say the Alpha 20C, it belongs to the symbol of the wood, which is the detoxification. And Alpha 20C, I ate these products. It's not started from today. Since I was young, this is my main products. I consume myself. What my grandfather prepared for me. The Alpha 20C, I know it doesn't taste that good, but don't complain.
It's not bad.
Oh yeah, the Alpha 20C we put out right now, it's not too bad,
Yeah.
So, and of course, the Alpha 20C is the food to nourish our, the detoxification system, the immune system. And of course, there's so many other products that will help into that, like a C, antioxidant.
Oh, citric C?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very wonderful antioxidant, people, but I know so many people say you have to eat a lot, but
yeah, what makes our vitamin C so different? I mean, this is a big thing. We have some products that have vitamins in it.
Yes.
But it's not the same as other people's vitamins.
Yes, especially in my personal opinion, eat too much vitamin C, like people take you to eat 1 gram, 2 grams, 3 grams. I think it's a little bit too much. All right. The key is you have to have a vitamin C you can absorb easily into your body.
Yeah.
So it's not how much, because 99.9% was flushed out from the body. Our body can have a hard time to absorb it. Our citrus C is a vitamin C that is similar to the vitamin C in original stage inside the vegetable or inside the fruit.
Yeah.
And once people make the vitamin C, because vitamin C is an acid, is a ascorbic acid. When there's acid, there's always negative and positive, the two different, we call the point, the electric point, and so the negative side, the negative will attract positive from the other vitamin C. So it becomes a big, huge molecule.
Yeah.
And usually our body has hard time to
Yeah.
digest it, to break it down. And so our vitamin C basically is similar to the vitamin C original inside the vegetable and the fruits. So it is stay itself alone.
That's right.
It's not accumulated with all these different vitamins and make into the huge molecular group. It's very, very simple. And
just like if you eat an orange or
Yes.
you eat a tomato, lots of vitamin C, but you don't pee it all out, your body
absorb
it
it
is
is
still
much
in that
better.
food matrix
Yeah.
your body can absorb.
That's key. A lot of time, like the sugar, you take it out from the sugar can it become a chemical called the sucrose. And the vitamin C, the same thing. When you make it to purify it, extract it out, or synthesize it, it become just a chemical.
Yeah.
But inside the food is quite a difference.
Yeah, yeah. And then another product, and we're talking about stomach here, Vitadophilus is, I think, it's one of our top sellers. Probiotics are very important. It has our lactobacillus in it, but it is very, very important today because having good gut flora helps strengthen your immune system. There's all kinds of research that goes into this. But there's something, our Vitadophilus is unique as well. We put all this thought into every product, and our Vitadophilus is not the run-of-the-mill probiotic as well, right?
Yes. Like you talk about it before we start this program. You say our body is like a ball. You said it, our body is like a ball. And it has good bacteria, it has bad bacteria, and so within this ball. And of course, when you have good bacteria more, then you have less bad bacteria.
Yep, there's just not space.
Yeah, just don't
So
have
you just
enough.
got to
It's
fill
right
your
there.
body with the good bacteria, and the bad bacteria can't live there.
Our Vitadophilus is incredible. It not just only tastes good, but it's incredible. To formulate it, the Vitadophilus, we have to understand the acidophilus when they go into the body. Our digestive juice in the stomach will basically kill it because it is alkaline. It's by itself. So if you go through the intestine, will basically kind of kill most of the Vitadophilus. So we come up with a very interesting way. We use the cellulite, the fiber from the apple, and so that the Vitadophilus or acidophilus inside the fiber, and so when it get into your stomach, the digestive juice will dissolve the fiber and allow the opportunity for the good acidophilus will go through your stomach and get into your intestine.
Yeah, and that's actually important because you see the acidophilus levels, I think I said lactobacillus earlier, but the acidophilus levels inside our Vitadophilus are at a certain level, and you see some probiotics have very high levels of probiotic because they all get killed in the stomach acid, most of them.
Yeah, most of them kill in the stomach acid. And also another thing is this, of course we try to get as much as into into our intestine, but the key is how to help our body to reach to the balance. That is the key.
Yeah.
And
that's where you
cannot go with too extreme one this, too extreme one that. And so that is, like I keep saying, the balance is really key. And how to help the body reach to the balance is really based on the knowledge, that experience that, we have.
Yeah.
That's one thing I keep saying, that makes Sunrider difference, the knowledge that make us really the difference. Anybody can sell anything.
Yeah.
Anybody can sell anything.
That's true. Okay, so we'll switch from the immune boosting products because that is such a hot topic. Obviously, a couple of other products. One of them, a new one, is our vitamin D3, which is extremely important. It's actually a kind of, if you don't know, vitamin D3 can act actually as a hormone in the body and does help specifically for respiratory immunity. So it's a unique product as well. But one of a group of products that we're very known for and are also unique is our home cleaning products. Most people think it's all about supplements, but these products are also very unique. One of them, and I think all of our IBOs love, is our fruit and vegetable rinse. When we were young, fruit and vegetable rinse, we used it to kill bugs in our house. And I remember the first time my dad had made some, and we mixed it into a bottle, and it's just like a giant spider. The spider was huge, and we sprayed it and it fell down, and like, oh, magic. So how did you think of creating fruit and vegetable rinse?
We all know that our mouth can get nutrition into our body, but also can get trouble into our body too.
Yep.
So it is very important to keep environment clean, especially the foods that we eat. Now these days, you can avoid it.
Yeah.
They spray so much pesticides, herbicides, and even they say it's organic, but take a look on the environment. It's everywhere. It's among the airs.
Even organic. My wife comes from a family of farmers, and they did organic, made organic stuff, and you think organic is all safe. It's very much not. They use different kinds of pesticides, but because they can't use the regular industrial strength pesticides, they use even more of these other pesticides all over their stuff. So they'll just pile it on. So it is in our foods, even the organic foods.
Yeah, I know so many people talk about their skincare products too. They say they don't put a preservative inside.
Yeah.
And instead they don't use a regular preservative, but they use formaldehyde. It's even more poison.
Yes.
And that's. But anyway, the fruit and vegetable rinse is a product that it wash out all the bacteria on the surface, and also all the fungicide, and neutralize the pesticides. And so fruit and vegetable rinse is excellent. And you can put your hand inside the fruit and vegetable rinse. It will make your hand clean. And also you can spray it in the airs in your house.
It's not alcohol, right?
No, it's not alcohol at all.
This is a big deal. It's not alcohol.
No, it is not alcohol. And also, it only lasts about an hour, actually. The reason it will turn into water itself, so it will not contaminate the environment. So fruits and vegetable rinse is incredible. You can try it at home. You take strawberry, put in a basin with fruits and vegetable rinse, and one strawberry put in just a clean water. You will see the difference right away. And see it with your own eyes. It makes so much difference.
Yeah, and that's probably one of the biggest things. It's an easy product to show to people because, people just see it. You put in a strawberry, or like broccoli is a big one, and then you can pull it out. You can see all the wax. Grapes on the wax just with water. Some people think that you just rinse it and it's good enough.
No.
The
pesticides now this day, they make sure you will not, you cannot wash it out because they spray it on the grapes, and how about when they irrigate it, or the water, or the rain, the water, they wash it out. No, they don't want to wash it out. So you can use water. You cannot just get rid of it. You can't.
Yeah.
And so the fruit and vegetable rinse is excellent to to neutralize it and get rid of it.
It's just concentrated. You just put a little bit in, and then you add water. The most is, and then it turns everything.
5 cc
Yeah.
into a gallon water, and you can use that to spray around the house and get rid of the bugs. And
Kills the
clean
bugs.
your hand, clean your everything. Yep.
Well, another product similar is Super Clean. How is Super Clean? This is the funniest thing, and everybody laughs because people look at other cleansers and they just pour all of these cleansers into the water. But Super Clean, you just need that little capful, and then you put it in, and it's ready to clean everything.
Yeah.
Concentrated. That is the name of the game with fruit and vegetable rinses, Super Clean.
And the Super Clean.
Yeah.
The Super Clean is based pretty much the same philosophy with fruits and vegetable rinse, except the Super Clean is stronger. It's much stronger because it will help to clean the grease and help to clean the clothes. You know, we have two kinds, Super Clean.
Yeah.
The reason I want to do this is put out this product is because a lot cleanser or detergent is actually very alkaline.
Yeah.
And even you wash it, even you rinse it, but it's still there.
And people get a lot of skin irritation.
Scratching, irritation.
That is very common.
And especially for kids, the other time, 5 kids in our family, and we wash, a lot of laundry. And tell the truth, I don't want to use regular laundry. It's just kind of poison, by itself. And just do that. When you go into the supermarket or go into a department store, and you walk through the area that put all the detergent, all the kinds. How do you feel?
Yeah.
If you kind of irritated, even on the ears.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so I just want to make sure that in the family that we can have a clean environment. It's not just only clean, but also less chemical.
Yeah, I mean, so again, what my dad was also saying is that Super Clean, along with fruit and vegetable rinse, once it's mixed with water, does break down naturally. And this is a big deal, especially when you're using other detergents. It gets into the groundwater. So what you're drinking is the entire neighborhood's detergents in your regular water, and Super Clean
and remain on your clothes.
It remains on your clothes. So this is a big deal. Hand cleansing gel is also one of a big product of ours, and it's also different than regular hand cleansing gels out there.
You will find out it's much not just only smoother, but also it's less irritation to your hand.
Definitely.
And will not really irritate the pH balance on your hand. And now these days, I also recommend everybody you carry a hand cleansing gel with you everywhere you go.
Yeah.
Prevent the COVID-19. It's important that you not just wear a mask, you have your vaccine, but also probably the most important thing is clean your hand.
Yes.
Am I right?
Right.
Clean your hand.
So many things are passed, especially with kids, from grabbing it and then they put it on their face and put things in their mouth. I think there's some studies that show that in, I think, a 5-minute period, a human touches their face over 30 times. In 5 minutes. Because you don't think, your hands are up here and you're touching the world with these things and you're touching your face right afterwards. So it is a lot. So it's very important to keep your hands clean.
Yeah, that's so important. So make sure everybody keep one hand cleansing gel in a purse or in a pocket, wherever you go and wherever you touch, always
clean those hands.
Clean your hand.
Now, this is an area I think that Sunrider has excellent products on and is very much needed today, is products that help with your anxiety and your stress. And the number one product that I think of in anxiety and stress is ease. That is, when my dad talks about stinky products, he's talking about ease as a stinky product. But, why did you decide to develop product like ease, especially after you had New Plus and you had Quinery? I mean, where did this idea of creating a product for your mood from?
Talk about anxiety, talk about stress. Do I need to spend too much? Now everybody stay home for over a year.
I know.
Yeah, it's maybe so another 1 more year, okay? Yeah. And who don't have anxiety? Come on.
No, this is, just using Zoom all the time, it just creates anxiety.
Yeah.
So, and
the stress.
Yeah.
Even you don't go out, it seems, looks like you have no stress, but no, it's a lot of stress. Mm-hmm. You go out, exercise, you can get rid of your stress, but now everybody stay home and drive everybody nuts. And so anxiety and stress now this day is probably 10 times more than it used to be. And ease is a formula. Actually, I developed through a formula that they use in the with those monks in Tibet, so they can meditate, so they can have a relax, release, and so ease is one of these products where help us to. It's not make you sleep, but it's actually make you more focused, and it's really kind of similar to the top focus, but of course top focus is much stronger, so you can concentrate much stronger, but ease is kind of overall general, so you kind of relax. Once you relax, your blood flow will go through much easier, and so you can concentrate much easier.
But anxiety can block your mental focus, and when people take ease, and this is one of the things that I love most about ease, you take 2 capsules and you feel it in 5 minutes, 10 minutes, right? Immediately you feel much, the world looks a little bit better.
Yeah. Hey, it's just the, especially now this day, when you get nervous, and you cannot think about anything. Yeah. When people get nervous, and they cannot think, they cannot focus, they cannot
or they can't go to sleep at night, their mind is racing.
Yeah, they just go crazy. And the ease, top focus, and Kali 9 are excellent to help you to relax, and so your blood flow can go through, and so you can actually more concentrate, and it's a wonderful product. Yes, you talk about ease is a little bit stinky, but Kali 9 is actually very present. It's made up from all kinds of flour.
Yeah, and that one is great before you're getting ready for bed.
Yeah, you bet.
Sleep is a big issue that a lot of people have nowadays, especially with the anxiety. And Kali 9 is amazing. And I always tell people, especially that have difficulty with sleep, is that you have to get ready for sleep. You can't just lie down and close your eyes. Get ready. Give yourself a routine. Kali 9 can be part of that routine. You take it, you feel much more at ease. And then my dad did mention top focus. That, with a lot of the anxiety nowadays, people have so many things to juggle. Top focus can really help. It is designed for that memory and that mental focus. I mean, how many times you do stuff and you forgot, right?
Yeah, it's amino acids that nourish your, the brain flow, so you can think better. Top focus is excellent. I wish I had top focus when I was in the early day myself. Every time when I go to the exam, I have a hard time.
I actually designed it because when I was in medical school, so many students were taking different things to help them to study. And some things were good, some things were not so good. But creating a product to help with being able to study, but then it also helped people with confidence and makes them feel better because you're able to focus more. Your mind is moving a little bit quicker. You're feeling better.
Yeah, people need it, because you can see a lot of people use the vitamins, like they call it 5 hours energy or 10 hours energy or whatever. You can see why people drink those because it needs it. It needs it. And top focus is much easier. You don't need carry the, that heavy bottle. This is, much more effective.
Yeah. All right. So here's these are some of our key products, and I hope that you enjoyed hearing us talk about them. Now, coming up, we have my sister, Wendy Tang. She's going to give a wrap up about some of the things that you can look forward to during your experience here with our Sunrider convention.